China's foreign ministry has urged the U.S. to stop sending the wrong signals to those it calls violent separatists in Hong Kong. It's asking Washington to clarify reports that U.S. officials are in contact with protest leaders.
The US and Australia have both upgraded their travel warnings for Hong Kong. The advisory posted on the US State Department website says protests and confrontations have spilled into neighborhoods where police permission had not been given, and that demonstrations can take place with little or no notice.
The alert is raised to 2 on a 4-point scale. More protests are being planned, including a 3-day rally at the city's international airport starting tomorrow.
Now, police said that they hadn't received applications to hold such demonstrations, and if they do, will consider them on a case-by-case basis.
Shopping malls in Hong Kong are increasingly wary of being targeted by protesters who have threatened acts of civil disobedience to disrupt business operations. A protest dubbed a Summer Happy Hour was planned for this evening at the popular Harbour City Mall in Tsim Sha Tsui, but later called off. Roland Lim with more.
It's a proactive move by the landlord at this particular shopping mall to prevent potential clashes between police and protesters. Signages are up at their glass doors to remind shoppers that the police aren't welcome at the Harbour City shopping mall unless a crime has been committed.
Police, a symbol of law and order, has become the lightning rod of public anger, with protesters frequently clashing with law enforcement. On July 14th, scuffles and brawls broke out inside the New Town Plaza Mall in Sha Tin after police moved in to clear stragglers after a mass rally. Mall owner Sun Hung Kay Properties has been heavily criticized for allowing the police to swoop in and has been targeted by protesters for their inaction. Thousands of protesters staged a sit-in at the New Town Plaza Mall on Monday. That's why the owner of both Harbour City and Times Square in Causeway Bay decided to take the unusual move of stating its position on worries about disruptions to its premises. Harbour City Mall has also been criticized by state-owned tabloid Global Times for not adequately protecting the national flag in front of its premises. Protesters had since twice taken it down and thrown it into the harbour. On Thursday, the flags are not up. Analysts say the shopping malls are caught between both sides and merely want to protect its own interests.
The reality is we're in uncharted territory, and at the end of the day, if you ask me, right now the retail asset class that's probably still doing okay is actually the malls, right? And yeah, it may affect trading for a couple of days, but it's something that we kind of feel is temporary. If you look at retailers and look at when they come to Hong Kong and they want to open stores, most of them now are gravitating towards the malls anyway.
And our management at Harbour City Shopping Mall didn't respond to queries made by CNA, but its owner, Wharf Real Estate Investment Company's Managing Director Stephen Ng, during its halftime results briefing, did say that its retail tenants are hurting from what he calls a perfect storm. External factors that includes the US-China trade war impact, as well as internal factors, that is the ongoing protests in the city. Roland Lim, CNA, Hong Kong.